Alright, so double hung window. To remove the window, unlock it. I'm gonna start it unlock. Alright, pop it up. There's either 2 tabs or 2 buttons or 2 little inlets up top here. Okay, when you feel them, push them in towards each other. Pull the window back. Aha, there it goes. Should be some little nubs. Yep. Pop the nubs. Tilt it, take it out. Splinter. The shredder. Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael. That's right, I grew up in the 80s, son. Go, caulk and gun. We've got some caulking for the outside for around my window. Okay, got some flashing, some Tyvek tape, some Tyvek paper back there, some flex wrap, some gloves for the icky stuff, hammer tacker, and German Shepherd. I don't need it, but anyway, and my Prison Mike coffee mug. Alright, so I patched in some Tyvek paper, okay? I cut some small pieces. I'll blend it in with the next window once I get to it, but not now. So, when you do your Tyvek, you always start from the bottom, and then you go up, just like siding or anything else, okay? You gotta overlap the top piece on the bottom. So you start at the bottom, and then do the top and have it overhang. Same if I do my siding, start at the bottom, of course, work your way up, that way everything overhangs, bottom sheds down. There you go. You want to wrap your Tyvek on the inside, and then I'm going to do some flex wrap on the bottom for my window after. I grabbed a piece of flex wrap. Flex Field. Okay, this thing goes 1/2 to 2/3 in. Okay, goes up about at least 6 inches up each side. Okay, and it's actually kind of stretchy. All right, so I peel the back off this stuff, it sticks. Going to stick on, it's going to go up each side. That'll hopefully keep any water that kind of gets in the corners from getting inside, okay? This goes down first, bead of caulking, and then the window. Alright. It's got a little play because it's stretchy. And so this bad boy sticks nice. I'm about 6 inches up. Now you peel off the other half. I don't recommend peeling the whole thing, or else you're going to be wrapped up like a mummy. So, come here, Miyaki. I'm going to push down right in the center, okay? Get that middle down and then work your way out. It's kind of a pain in the butt It doesn't look perfect when you're done, but you stretch it basically. That's why it's called flex wrap. You stretch it and get it as flat as you can. Because later on, you don't want your siding to be bumping out everywhere, okay? Later on, when you do put a nail through it, when you're doing your siding, it's actually okay because it's got that waterproof membrane and wraps right around it, just like the stuff they put on your roof, ice and water, okay? My wife, Miyaki, is here today doing my camera work and helped me put this window in. Tag team, back again. Scoops, there it is. Because my wife, she's running away. Alright, I just wanted to show the flex wrap from the outside. Okay, it's not perfect, it overlapped a little bit, but don't cut that and try to fix it, just leave it. Squish it down as best you can, make it as flat as possible. It gets all gets covered later. Okay, so I went up each side. Alright, here's my new Andersen window. I got 2 of these, so this one's, we're just gonna do 1 today in the video. So this is my replacement, but it's a brand new construction window, okay? It's got the nailing flange all the way around. Okay, it's gonna fit right into that opening. All right, so this Andersen window came with these little tabs, okay, holding everything together tight. It's also got a strip right here that it tells you not to remove till this thing's in place, and it's shimmed up around the edges so it doesn't, the jams don't open up, okay, which would be terrible. All right, so little screw head, I'll pop these 2 off, open the window, but keeping this thing on until I get it in place, and then I'll have Miyaki shim it. All right, so this is what I'm using. This OC H2U, baby. Window and door sealant, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna show you, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna add a bead of that all the way up the sides, all the way across the top, right on the nails, right where the nails will go, and I'll go all the way down to the bottom. I will not caulk the bottom of this. I'm gonna caulk the sill on the inside and sit this in. But you do not put caulking on the bottom flange of a window in case water does get in. You want water to be able to get out, okay? Because water's gonna drip down, so you don't wanna caulk the bottom. You only wanna do the sides of the flange and the top, okay? Hello. Hello, my love. Just put my hands right here. A whole bunch of caulk. Alright, so Miyaki, shim under each end, 1 in the middle. Just slide it in. Yeah, good, go. Quick. Please. I already yelled it. Alright, shims are in place. I'm not going to nail this flange until the boss inside there says it looks good. Alright? So what's going to happen is, she's going to pull this down. I'm going to hold the window. She's going to pull this window down, and she's going to look for the gap before it crosses over here. Before the crossover. I'm going to fall. Before the crossover, she's looking to see if this gap stays consistent. So she's not going to shut it all the way, just a little bump. She's going to see if that's consistent. If it's not, we're going to have to shim up whichever side helps to fix that. Okay, go. Please. Alright, so here's the window in. Shimmed all the way around. The feel I was trying to get on the bottom, pretty consistent all the way across. Okay, that's what's really important. Most important is that and this. This thing locks. Okay, if it doesn't lock, it's obviously no good. Okay, you want your window square, but you also want a good reveal on the bottom, which really tells you if it's square or not. And you want to make sure that it locks. Putting a roofing nail right through the flange into the house, going right through that bead of caulking that I did. Just like everything else, when you do your flashing, you don't start at the top, okay? You do the sides first, then you do the top. That way the top always overlaps, okay? Bottom here, I'm going to nail it, but I'm not going to flash it. The reason why you don't flash the bottom, because if you ever get water inside, these windows have little holes, little weep holes, okay? It's supposed to let water run out. If I end up nailing this, and then sealing it and flashing it, the water can't escape, now it's going in your house. Eventually it'll find its way in. Tight foam. Tight, lock tight foam. Window and door. Let's see. no bowing, which means it won't push this thing over and screw up your window. Okay, so I'm gonna fill this bad boy up. A little bit of foam, never hurt anybody. Alright, so when this stuff dries, when that stuff dries, we'll cut off the extra. Hopefully I don't have it all over the place and all over my hands and face and feet and whatever. The foam that I'm used to is usually at Oktoberfest, if you know what I mean. This is my flashing going on the side, so you're going to peel the back just like you did with this stuff. Okay, this is 6-inch, I believe. I'm going to go right over those nail flanges. Just try not to get it on this section because you might see that later when you do your siding. So my siding's going to butt up to this. So I'm just going to go right to the edge there, okay? Just like the other stuff, peel it, stick it as you go. Don't peel the whole thing because you will stick it to everything once the temperature goes up. Flashed, did the sides first, top it last so it overlaps, and you leave the bottom open just in case any water gets in it. It has somewhere to get out. Alright, I'm not trimming it now. You have to wait for my siding video someday in the next 20 years to finish this up and have it look great. Alright, so who's coming to help me clean up? This is the fun part of the day. We get to drink a beer, we get to clean up. Alright, I'm at 555.